Actually, for me, it's like I can take that next step. I come here not knowing what I could do, but now it's like nothing's impossible. So.
You're just getting more positive people around you, more positive thinking. Just continued. You get a Dominican Republic put into your head, and then the next event, and the next event, and how you can slowly change to the lifestyle that you want to live permanently.
What I'm getting out of it is actually, as I take in some things in the messages that they mentioned to us, just allows us to reflect back at where we've been and what we've been doing, and at the same time seeing what we've done right and what we've been doing wrong. And he's given us the key element to change for the better of ourselves, whatever we may want.
Wow. Motivation beyond any capacity that I ever believed possible. I feel like a different person. I am not the person who showed up here in any way whatsoever.
I'm getting the combination. So many parts of the puzzle are coming together, because what our guest speaker was talking about was about how to really respond to people when they talk to you. And I've been saying terrific because I felt terrific, but I didn't understand the full value of what the word terrific means to you. And so many of us, when we greet people, if it's a fine day, it's like, oh, I just have so many problems. I don't want problems. I learned in New York that when I decide to not be part of it, I don't have to be. I've been in a seminar since the beginning of October till now, and it has been the most exciting seminar of life, because this seminar is topping it off.
Well, I've met a lot of people and the relationships that you're forming. And also, I learned a lot of things from people that I didn't know in the past, that are mistakes that I've made, and I can correct this mistake and then probably make income from that mistake that I've made. So I think it's a good thing that I came here to the event.
The thing I would say that I am enjoying the most is the value creation here and the validation of a lifetime of living many of these principles and having people assure me that I was just lucky, when in fact I was using these principles because I had been taught them by my grandfather, and I was having a highly successful life that was earned. And yet it wasn't luck at all, and there were many questions I had about why things worked the way they did, and always curious for the answers, and he was of course passed on, so it was unavailable. But he whetted my appetite and then left. And they have been able to feed me something that I never, ever have gotten anywhere else. It's a collective group of absolutely synchronous people, and they'll change the world with what they are capable of doing. And I want that change for my grandchildren and for their grandchildren and for the world, because it will make all the difference.
I'm getting energized, very funny. Yeah, the great people I meet, the great speakers here. Really great feeling to be.
This event is focused on me, the unique individual, my own possibilities, and building the dream that I already have for myself.
I have turned my life around. I had a wonderful time. I was a little negative coming in because I didn't know what to expect, but it's great. Just meeting everybody and having the same feeling and being on the same level as them.
And also, I'd like to add to that, I'd like to thank Kevin and Ed for giving us the opportunity to change our lives around ourselves, which I think is the deepest meaning there, that we have to do it, and we can do it with their help, and I really appreciate that.
I would compare that other seminars are very targeted to a product or a service that they're offering, such as, you know, if you want to know about real estate, this is only for real estate people. If you want to know about stocks, this is for stocks. But for Jen, it's very different because it applies to everyone. Everyone. It doesn't matter if your profession is in construction. It doesn't matter if you're a lawyer, attorney, you've been successful here and there. If you want to repeat that success, if you want to be successful, if you haven't been, I think this is a excellent organization that's going to help, and especially finding out inside information as well. You're ahead of the game.
There is no comparison. This is the most awesome thing, and you know, having my partner with me here. She's getting it too, so it's just going to double up on us.
I think it's the information that you get. I think it's the people that you meet that are basically just like we are, the stories that you hear from everybody that you can relate to, and that you know that these are the true individuals that have been there and done that, and they're certainly more than willing to tell you how to do it.
I would say it's night and day in the sense of the impact of information. Again, being with like-minded people who are serious about going forward with their lives and understanding the information. This is not just a group of people coming together because it's just about picking up money or just it's another thing. This is real to all of us, and that power between all of us talking and communicating is, you can't compare it. It's just a night and day.
This is completely different compared to any other seminar I've been to, any other weekend event. Nothing like it. There's no comparison. No one has ever put together what is available in gin, and this is ground floor. It's brand new, and there's again nothing even compares to it. You can go to other seminars, you can go to events, etc., and you can listen to speakers, which is a great thing to do. The difference here is that the masters of that whole entire industry have created this. So the context here is completely different. The masters have come together to create this specifically to help individuals better themselves and achieve all of their dreams. That's the sole purpose. You're not going to get that anywhere else, not even close.
Most of the time in other seminars, I sit there and I listen and I watch and I don't participate. I don't feel motivated. And here, I'm jumping up and down and screaming with everybody else. That is not me.
This one you come alive at. Other seminars that I've attended have had their moments where they've peaked, but it's kind of dipped a little bit and never really come up. And this just builds and builds like a huge crescendo, and then it eventually erupts into ovations and applause, and you just can't get enough of it. There's recognition, there's all sorts of things.
There's no comparison, none whatsoever. It's the best I've ever been to.
In comparison to other events that I've attended, there's really no comparison. You go to other events and they'll provide information. It's more of like a teaching event versus a motivational event, a motivational experience that truly is inspiring, that you can actually take home and apply in the real world, versus just learning information and saying, I've learned something and I can't really apply it.
Here I genuinely feel like there is a family atmosphere and that everybody cares about everybody, and I've never seen anything like it before in my life.
For someone that isn't here, I would say that they're missing out on a lot. One thing would be, for their future, finances or whatever. But this is just the key to start something new of achieving whatever wish or desire they may have in their own personal life.
You missed a great event. Let me tell you, this is mind-blowing. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. I've been to Cancun before, and I stayed at another hotel, but this place is gorgeous, and I mean, the people here, that everybody you meet, we're all like-minded people, so I mean, you've got a whole hotel full of people that you can relate to and that can relate to you. So, I mean, it's very powerful.
I definitely say that there are going to be other events. You need to start coming to those events. The idea of being able to grow yourself in all ways, for physical, mental, emotional, is offered here. The event, the information, the location is just so, you're in awe of it that you need to give yourself a treat, a favor. Take good care of yourself and come to the event and see how you will grow in all areas of your life.
To anyone who isn't here right now, whatever you get from the website, from the audios, from the books that we're asked to read, this is 5 billion times more intense and exciting and motivating, and it's just amazing. It's amazing.